Previously on Town Hall 9 Free to Play, we checked out the top Town Hall 9 clan war armies. Today, the trader is feeling quite generous, but is today the only day he's going to do this? Stay tuned to find out. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe, and welcome back for episode 9 of the Town Hall 9 Free to Play series. Today, the trader is giving us away a free hero book. Well, by the time you watch this, you probably already collected it, and I'm just now collecting mine. So, for the next 7 days, up until Christmas, make sure that you check the trader every single day. There's going to be some free items given away during this time period, and on the last 2 days, I've heard through the grapevine that you are going to be very happy with the results that you get. So, enough about the trader. We will be checking it daily and pulling whatever free item that came out of there. A hero book, that's phenomenal, and you know what that means. We're going to put our queen back down to level 14. So 63,000 dark elixir. Yes, I will. Let's go ahead and finish that with our hero book. Our queen is now level 14, and we are out of dark elixir. Oh boy. Okay, so let's go check out what we got in our town hall. If you remember correctly, back in the Town Hall 8 series, we did do the gold pass. We've only done it once, and that was based on a poll and all the other good stuff. So I think we still have, yes we do have a dark elixir rune in there. We're going to go ahead and collect that. There's only 2,000 dark elixir or 2,400 dark elixir in there, so that's about as low as it's going to get. We're going to fill that bad boy up to 190,000 dark elixir, and I think we're going to go over to our laboratory and pick an item to upgrade and use a book there to finish it out. So this is really hard, man. There's so many good choices here. I don't know which one to do. So I think we're just going to go with the highest one since we have the dark elixir available. We're going to take the golem up to level 3. I'm really torn with this. We got Valkyries that we could do. We got Hog Riders. And we got witches. So, I mean, this is like really difficult. I think we're just going to go ahead and do the golem 1 level, and then we will come back to this at a later time. So let's go ahead and put the golem down. I know. It's a really difficult choice, but I had to pick one and go with it. Let's use that book, and we need to put something else down. So we did go ahead and finish up the wizards. Wizards are level 6 now. I think we're going to go ahead and put down our balloons at 6 million and get the balloons upgraded because I'd like to start working with some of the balloon armies. Somebody commented recently in the P.E.K.K.A. army. They said, you know, instead of using P.E.K.K.A. army for Dark Elixir, use Lalo. I can't use Lalunian right now. I don't have balloons maxed out, and I don't have Lava Hounds. So it's kind of, we're still in an early stage at Town Hall 9, so I got to use what I have. I have level 3 P.E.K.K.A.s. They're really strong. They're stealing a lot of Dark Elixir, and I think we're going to stick with that. So we got 4 builders available, and let's go ahead and get into our question of the day real quick and knock that out. So question of the day today is from Aran Kumar. Question of the day, I was just wondering that why Queen Walk is not done with Warden. Like, I know it's not that effective with King because he's a short-range hero, but Warden has a long range. So why people don't use him like they use the Queen Walk with healers? By the way, love your videos. Okay, so that's actually a really good question. And so in the higher Town Hall levels, obviously from Town Hall 11 on, you have the Grand Warden. And so you start to see more and more of these Warden walks and a little less of the Queen walks. And so it's really a value base on what you can get out of the Warden. He's got that range like you mentioned. He does, you know, he picks off quite a few buildings for funneling purposes, but you don't see an all-out Grand Warden walk because a lot of times you want to have that Warden with the bulk of your army to use his Eternal Tome ability. Him by himself trying to save himself like you do with the Queen, using the Eternal Tome on himself is a little bit of a waste. So you really lose a lot of value by having him off doing his own thing like a Queen Walk, and then you have to try to save him using his Eternal Tome and a raise spell possibly, and then the rest of your army suffers and you don't reap the reward of those benefits. So hopefully that's just my perspective on it. I've done a little bit of Warden walking at Town Hall 13 and Town Hall 12, and that's the reason why I tie him into the rest of my army and don't have him off by himself trying to do it. And the Queen moves a little bit faster than the Warden does. Even though he does have the range, he doesn't have the damage per second that the Queen does. So that's my belief on that one. And if you have a question of your own, go down in the comments below and hashtag question of the day. And a quick side note on Town Hall 8 questions. If you are asking Town Hall 8 questions, go back to the previous series, the Town Hall 8 series. I've probably already answered your question there. Okay, so we got an icon up here. Let's go check out that social tab and see who we got today. We got SKT, we got Shishner, probably said that wrong, Blame Hood. What's going on, Hood? How you doing, buddy? Blade, Mark Edries, Pandalshan, Claude YouTube, KH, Sadre, and Dark Shadow. I think we've already had some of these guys or gals before as friends, and we had to remove them because they went inactive on us, guys. So anyways, thank you for adding me here on the Joe V6 account. So we got 4 builders. Let's go ahead and put the queen back down to level 15. So the king is currently down as well. Queen's down to 15. King is down to level 14, and we are moving along nicely. So we're, what, 9 episodes into the Town Hall 9 series, and we've already about halfway on the heroes. I mean, this is where it's starting to really going to get lengthy. We got to wait, what, another 15 levels on that queen once she comes back up. Man, dude, that's intense. But we got a ways to go on defenses and stuff as well, and we have a lot of gold. So we got 3 builders remaining. I know I put out a defensive upgrade order recently, so let's go ahead and put the giant bomb down. If you didn't notice, we went ahead and finished all of our cannons, all of our archer towers. We're starting to look a little bit more like a Town Hall 9 now, and we're starting to work on those traps. And I know that some of you out there don't really believe in the traps, but trust me when I say this, the traps are a pain in the neck. And so we did upgrade those skeleton traps. They are now level 3. They are producing an extra skeleton, and those are a little bit more of a hindrance. I think we're going to go ahead and put down an air defense, so we got to catch this one up to level 5. Let's go ahead and do that now, and that way we can take all of them to level 7. And what else do we got? I think we're going to start doing some spring traps, maybe. Yeah, maybe some spring traps, maybe these baby bombs. So we got one more builder. Let's go ahead and put him to work, and we got 2 days on that bomb, and that's where we're at with that, guys. So we're looking pretty good on this account. Somebody recently asked about my Builders Hall. I am working on Builders Hall on the side. I don't really play it that much. Like, I don't know, guys. It's like, this is not really my cup of tea. I kind of do it off on my own in secret because, like, I don't know. I'm not going to say that I'm really successful with the barbarians, but it's not necessarily the prettiest attack. So I'm not going to say that I'm an expert at Builders Hall. I just play it because I want the 6 builder, and that's about the extent of it. I'm not really a big fan. I don't know. Me and PvP just don't get along sometimes. That's why I like the main Town Hall side, because it's more strategy based, more timing, more practice, and I'm not getting annoyed facing it off against somebody else. So anyways, let's go ahead and get out there and check and look for some Dark Elixir. We got to recoup after putting down that queen again. I'm going to search for an attack, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I didn't really have to search very long. This one actually popped up immediately. Man, Crystal 2. So we got 3,400 Dark Elixir, and I think we got some bowlers in the clan castle. Clearly, we do not have heroes anymore, but it's fine, not a big deal. We do have the new level 7 wizard, though, and that level 7 wizard, if you're a newer player, you might not be aware, but level 7 or level 6 wizard used to be a Town Hall 10 exclusive troop, and then they moved him down a couple years ago to Town Hall 9. And it really made things quite interesting. He's a very desirable troop for a lot of players. All right, so we got Dark Elixir on that side. Let's go ahead and drop a P.E.K.K.A there, P.E.K.K.A there. Let's go ahead and drop a wizard back there, up there on that builder's hut. And let's wait until that P.E.K.K.A gets in. There we go. So P.E.K.K.As are going to get some coverage there. Let's get some wizards down back behind there. And we're going to try to get in the Town Hall and get the dark out of the Town Hall, as well as what's left in the storage up there. But we do have some entry points. Obviously, this base has a lot of breaks in the walls to try to keep you from going into the core, but we need to be patient here. And let's got a wizard there and maybe a wizard there to help out. And let's go ahead and drop a rage on those P.E.K.K.As and try to get a jump spell down. See if anything takes the jump. Somebody take the bait. Come on. Nope, there we go. All right, so we got a queen in the core. Let's drop a heal spell, and those bowlers are going to get in there, take the Town Hall down, but now we got to get them in to deal with that queen. So let's freeze her. Shut the queen down. Down goes the queen. Looks like we got most of the loot out of the core of the base, and then everything else is going to be obviously in these storages. And yeah, so we can recoup on the golden elixir quickly. I think we're going to do a little bit of farming in this video and try to recoup on both Dark Elixir and some of the other resources that we expended. Nice little attack here. Maybe some goblins there would have been nice, but it is what it is. Not a big deal. And let's go ahead and bail on this and get into another attack. Troops are good to go. Let's go ahead and go do some searching. I know that a lot of players have been commenting, saying things along the lines of they're trying to figure out how I have so many resources. Like, you guys are having a really hard time finding it. So I didn't have to search but twice. You guys saw it. I hit next one time and I got a little bit of luck there. We did find a very nice base of 3,700. So I mean, just gotta hit next. You gotta be in the right league, guys. Maybe it's a time thing, I'm not really sure, but I don't really have to search that much, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and grab this dark off of this one. Nice offering, very nice offering. 3,700, and then it looks like we got 419,000 gold here. And let's let the P.E.K.K.A. work and take some of the resources out of the collectors. Looks like we got some expos in there working, not a big deal. This nice little entry point, we might not need to use the jump spell right away, but let's go ahead and drop a wizard back there. Let's drop one there, and let's go ahead and grab P.E.K.K.A. there, P.E.K.K.A. there. Let's space them out and get some coverage. Found a giant bomb, and we still lost that wizard. That kind of sucked. Poor wizard, that poor guy. All right, so let's go ahead and open up the compartment right here and send our troops down this corridor. We got a corridor that goes straight to the town hall. All right, so let's grab these wizards and let's drop our bolas. All right, there we go, looking really good. And let's go ahead and place our rage, because we're gonna have to deal with a queen, and we got a expo that we got to tend to. Ooh, we got clan castle troops and freeze. Speaking of clan castle troops, so I think the next video we are going to discuss the level 4 Electro Dragon. So I know that I'm having a lot of players in my clan that are having issues dealing with the level 4 Electro Dragons. It's newly acquired. It's newly added to the game since the addition of Town Hall 13, and it is quite powerful. So we need to relook on how we're going to deal with it, you know, what needs to be done, what not to do. And are you guys having issues with it? Because I know a lot of players have been complaining about it already. I'm sure that Town Hall 8s are even having issues with the new level 8 dragon down there. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that and see how that plays out. But this attack was a phenomenal attack, not gonna lie to you. We've got a lot, man. If our P.E.K.K.A. had to survive, we would have been able to get up here and take out the backside, but not a big deal. This player didn't necessarily have the best clan castle troops defending, and we were able to deal with it quickly. But if that had been Electro Dragon, I don't really know, guys, because that thing is beast mode, straight up beast mode down here at Town Hall 9, and they might need to be relooking this as they continue to add new levels. Now, I'm sure some of you out there are like, no, don't do that, I like having them on defense, but man, they are incredibly ridiculous. They take out so much. But we got a spectator, so let's go ahead and end on that note. And let's see what we pulled. This is the army that we're using, guys, for stealing massive amounts of dark elixir. Nice little pull there, 3,700 dark elixir, and I think that is going to wrap us up for today's video, guys. I really wanted to talk about the trader and make sure that you guys know to check that guy out, because these daily deals, there's going to be some beautiful daily deals all week long, and some awesome opportunities to do some hero upgrading if you're not doing it already. So steal dark elixir now. That way, if there happens to be maybe, just maybe, some you know, more books out there, you can do some more hero levels. Just saying. But anyways, if you enjoyed the content today, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and if you need any additional video support, click one of those links over there, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.